The City Council meeting will now come to order. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good evening, Honorable City Council members, Mayor, Madam Treasurer, our City Attorney, our Chief of Staff, the administrative staff, those who are in the audience who's attending this evening, and also those who's viewing tonight's meeting via our broadcast channel and YouTube Live. Welcome to the City of Romulus City Council regular meeting, and today's date is Monday, August the 11th, 2025, and members of the public wishing to participate in this meeting may do so under the public comment portion of the agenda. You may fill out a request to speak public comment card, which is located on the table in the back, and hand it to me, and we'll call on you during that portion of the agenda. And at this time, we will have roll call. Councilwoman Abdo.
Here.
Councilman Barden.
Here.
Councilman Kraut.
Here.
Councilman Jones.
Here.
Councilwoman Roscoe.
Here.
Councilwoman Talley.
Here.
And Councilman Wadsworth.
Here.
Mr. Chair, we have a quorum.
Thank you, Madam Clerk.
Tonight's regular council meeting agenda reads as follows. Number 1, agenda, 2 minutes, 3 petitioner, 4 chairperson's report, 5 mayor's report, 6 clerk's report, 7 treasurer's report, 8 public comment, 9 unfinished business, 10 new business, 11 warrant, 12 communication, and number 13 adjournment. And a motion will be in order to accept the regular council meeting agenda as presented.
So moved. Support.
The motion by Mr. Kraut, supported by Mr. Jones, for approval of the agenda as presented. Mr. Kraut,
Yes.
Mr. Jones,
Yes.
Ms. Roscoe,
Yes.
Mr. Wadsworth.
Yes.
Ms. Talley.
Yes.
Ms. Abdo.
Yes.
Chair votes yes, motion approved.
Thank you. Number 2, the minutes. Agenda item 2A for approval are the minutes from the regular meeting held on Monday, July 28, 2025 at 7:30 p.m.
Mr. Chairman, I'm going to move for the approval of the minutes from the regular meeting that was held on Monday, July 28th at 7:30.
Support.
Been motioned by Mr. Wadsworth, supported by Mr. Jones, for approval of the minutes from our regular meeting held on Monday, July the 28th at 7:30. Mr. Wadsworth?
Yes.
Mr. Jones?
Yes.
Ms. Abdo?
Abstain.
Mr. Talley?
Yes.
Ms. Roscoe?
Abstain.
Mr. Kraut?
Yes.
Chair votes yes, motion approved.
Thank you. Agenda item 2B for approval are the minutes from the special meeting executive session held on Monday, July 28, 2025 at 6:45 p.m. This meeting was scheduled to discuss an attorney opinion.
Mr. Chairman, I'm going to move that we approve the minutes from the special meeting of the executive session that was held on Monday, July the 28th at 6:45.
Support.
Been motioned by Mr. Wadsworth, supported by Mr. Kraut, for approval of minutes from our special meeting executive session held on Monday, July 28th at 6:45 to discuss attorney opinion. Mr. Wadsworth?
Yes.
Mr. Kraut?
Yes.
Ms. Roscoe?
Yes.
Ms. Abdo?
Abstain.
Mr. Jones?
Yes.
Ms. Talley?
Yes.
Chair votes yes, motion approved.
Thank you, City Council. Number 3, a petitioner, and we do have a petitioner this evening. I'd like to call up Miranda Jones. She's here with Celebrate My Life, and she is here requesting a special event and road closure, special event permit and a request for a road closure. And Ms. Jones, the floor is yours.
Hello, as she said, I'm Miranda Jones. I'm the CEO of Celebrate My Life. We are a mental health nonprofit headquartered here in Romulus, and we are having our 6th annual Mental Health Fun Day on September 13th at the Romulus Historical Park. Because this is outside, it's weather dependent, so if Weather is good, we're expecting 500 plus members, and so for safety, we are requesting road closure, and then because this is a big event, requesting the event permit as well.
Yeah, and I just want to say, it's great to have Miranda here, a hometown resident here, and doing more things in our downtown. So it's exciting to be putting on an event like this. So we want to welcome Miranda and what she brings to the table here tonight, and thank you.
In the chair.
Yes.
So
Ms. Talley?
Where have you hosted the previous events? You said this is the 6th?
Yes, so we did it at Apple Charlie's Orchard in New Boston. They were very gracious to let us do it there every year and very excited to have us back. But because of his own customers and it being already a business of its own, we just ran into some limitations, so we looked elsewhere, and being here at Romulus, it just made sense.
Okay, so is this something that go forward in Romulus going forward, or?
Well, we hope so. This year is kind of our guinea pig, but we stayed with Apple Charlie's as long as we could, and as long as this goes well, we hope to do the same.
Thank you.
Are you connected with the Wayne County Mental Health Board, or,
I
Wayne-
have reached out to them. I've reached out to a lot of other mental health nonprofits. I'm a part of different chambers and rotaries, so I think we'll hopefully get as many mental health resources involved as we can.
Well, I'm glad because I served on the Board of Mental Health for Wayne County for 10 years, and I think it's a great thing that you're doing. Mental health is very important, and thank you for putting this on.
Thank you very much.
I'm sorry, one more quick question to the
Yeah.
chair. It says My Life. It does sound like it's kind of associated with Michigan, the state of Michigan, but it's not?
Well, when I first created it, it was for mental illness, but a lot of people do think Michigan, and
I gotcha.
I roll with it.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Any other discussion from council?
John,
Bill?
what's going to be there? There's vendors and,
Yeah, so we're trying to make all of our vendors mental health related, but our sponsors are allowed to have tables as well. So we do have, we'll have yard, so we try to focus on adults and kids. Previously, it was easy to get the kids with the face painting and the bouncy houses. So we are trying to put more focus on adults this year. We do have cornhole and bowling, but I also have yoga and massage coming out as well. They'll be there for the adults, live music, we have raffles every year. While this event is intended to have people come out and de-stress and learn about resources, this is also kind of one of our annual fundraisers. So we do have the raffles, and then we do have the food trucks with Cinnabon on wheels, that's the one I'm most excited for. We also have Stella's Burgers and Loaded Fries, they seem to be known pretty well around here, and then Kona Ice.
okay, fine. It sounds good to me. If there's no more, especially the Cinnabon truck sounded good. But if there's no more comments, I'll move that we issue a no-fee permit for the Mental Health Fun Day, which is going to be held on Saturday, September 13th, from the hours of a noon to 4. And the roads will be closed from Hunt, beginning at Bibbins and ending by the post office.
Support.
Been motion by Mr. Wadsworth, supported by Ms. Roscoe. This is for the no-fee permit for the Mental Health Fund Day special events. Mr. Wadsworth?
Yes.
Ms. Roscoe?
Yes.
Mr. Jones?
Yes.
Ms. Talley?
Yes.
Mr. Kraut?
Yes.
Ms. Abdo?
Yes.
Chair votes yes, motion approved. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Mr. Chair, our city treasurer.
Pardon?
A comment.
Oh, okay.
Is that okay?
Go ahead,
Oh,
Madam Treasurer.
Thank you. I've known Miranda her entire life, even as an infant. She's such a great hard worker and a loving person, so I know the event is going to go well. But I just wanted to throw out there that she is looking for baskets. So if you are passionate about mental health and would like to donate a basket, that goes to anybody that's listening, she would be greatly appreciative of it. So thank you.
Thank you.
One last thing, John.
Go ahead.
With that being said, Miranda, there's no contact information on your flyer. So if anyone wants to get in contact with you, is there the easiest way to do that to help with the event?
So I'm the main contact. I can put that on the flyer, or if you need it yourself, I can get it.
Okay, well, I was just thinking, I've already reached out to your mom, but I'm thinking about other people that don't know you personally. Okay, thank you.
Madam Clerk?
I just want to also add about Miranda. She's from the class of 2008. Am I correct? Here, Romulus, go Eagles. Also, she is the newest, the newly appointed member of our Romulus chamber. So just want to.
Rotary.
Did I say chamber? Rotary. Oh, gosh, my husband's going to kill me one day.
You're in trouble. You're
Anyway.
definitely in trouble.
She is the newest member on our Romulus Rotary. And so, again, great job, Miranda, and thank you.
Thank you, Madam Clerk.
Okay. And we will, just for the record, to the council and also to the administrative staff, we will notify all of the appropriate departments. Miranda, we will also contact you with regards to the appropriate permits for you. Okay? All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Takes us to number 4, the chairperson's report.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. Good evening, everyone. What a difference a week make. Last time I needed a boat to get here. We had in front of my house, I know the mayor came by, and he couldn't even come down the street because of the water. But we still lucky because it could have been worse than that. It could have been a hurricane or anything. So I'm grateful for any kind of weather, really. We can go through it. That's minor, right? I didn't hear too much right. But anyway, we had a 6 o'clock study session, and that's to discuss the council vacancy procedures that will be taking place if one of the council is absent from the city. 6:45, we had a study session, the quarterly investment report from our treasurer, Stacy Page, which did an excellent job on our quarterly report. That concludes the chairperson's report.
Mr. Chair,
Yes, Ms. Roscoe?
I'll make a motion to accept your report.
I second that motion.
It's been motioned by Ms. Roscoe, supported by Ms. Talley, for approval of the chairperson's report. Ms. Roscoe?
Yes.
Ms. Talley?
Yes.
Mr. Wadsworth?
Yes.
Ms. Abdo?
Yes.
Mr. Kraut?
Yes.
Mr. Jones?
Yes.
Chair votes yes, motion approved. Thank you.
Thank you. Number 5 is the mayor's report.
Thank you. Good evening, City Council, Madam Treasurer, Madam Clerk, those in the audience here today, and also those at home. I'd like to draw your attention to the monitor for a message from Vanessa Taliber in the Mayor's office.
Hello, I'm Vanessa Taliber, and here are some events happening in Romulus. On Wednesday, August 13th, come out and celebrate the grand reopening of our newly upgraded Mary Ann Banks Park at 6 p.m. Join us for food, fun, and games. The next movie in our district will take place on Friday, August 15th at the Historical Park Pavilion. We will be showing Snow White. Parking begins at 7 p.m. and the movie will begin at dusk. Concessions will be available for purchase. On Thursday, August 21st, we will once again take the movies in our community on the road. Sonic the Hedgehog 3 will be featured movie at the Thomas J. Coleman Center on Beverly Road. The movie will begin at dusk. The city is holding a free drive-through community shred day on Saturday, August 23rd from 9 a.m. to 12 noon at the Romulus City Hall Complex. For more information, please call the clerk's office. Registration is now underway for girls' youth basketball. Visit our recreation portal at romulusgov.com to register. For more information, call the Parks and Recreation Department at 734-941-8665. Think you've got what it takes? Show us your talent and shine on stage. Join the Romulus Got Talent show on September 21st. Prizes will be given to the first, second, third place winners. Send audition tapes to 313-408-3637. Join us for pumpkin family-friendly fun run, walk, bike makes its way through the heart of our historic city. The scenic 3-mile route winds through charming streets, past local landmarks, and showcases the spirit of Romulus community. Early bird registration takes place until August 29th and includes a shirt and a race medal. The cost is $15. Thanks everyone, and remember to like and share us on Facebook and YouTube, or visit our website for more information. You have yourself a lovely evening.
Thank you, Vanessa. As always, great job. Just on the movies in the park over at the Coleman Center on the 21st. A little bit of a switch. We did the movies on the park at Hale Creek, and it went well there. We wanted to get mobile again. We had a rain-out date, so we had to choose a location. So we've partnered up with the St. John's Lodge 44 team and also APA to do another event for a neighborhood. So we're going to do the movie in the park over there, and hopefully we'll see everybody show up for that one. Also, I would like to take time to wish our treasurer happy birthday. Another trip around the sun this Saturday, so happy birthday to you.
All right.
And into my action items for tonight. This is a resolution to adopt and allocated funds for the outdoor fitness court. I respectfully request City Council adopt the attached resolution to adopt the allocated funds for the outdoor fitness court as part of the 2026 National Fitness Campaign.
Mr. Chair,
Ms. Roscoe.
I'll make that motion to concur with the administration and adopt the attached resolution to adopt and allocate funds for an outdoor fitness court as part of the 2026 National Fitness Campaign.
Support.
Been motioned by Ms. Roscoe, supported by Mr. Kraut, for resolution to adopt and allocate funds for our outdoor fitness court. Any discussion?
Yes.
Ms. Abdo?
Yeah. Is this going to be a basketball court, or is it going to be a pickleball court, or do we know?
No, it's an outdoor fitness court, so
I
you'll
don't
see
know
this
what
ring
that
around, so it's a large, it's kind of hard to explain, but it's a large facility, and they use a lot of weights like pull-ups and weight workout stations on one side, and the other one's gonna be wide open for yoga or Zumba courses, something like that. So it's another amenity to add to the rack. Mike, do you still have that video up? We have a quick video we can show you.
I'd like
We're pretty
to see
excited
that.
about this. We've also talked to Tiffin too about the funding of this, so we're moving forward. So go ahead, Mike, roll the tape.
Thank you.
You can see it, looking at it, it's kind of hard to describe, but it's a great idea, I think. So that sums it up a little bit, and it shows you, so it's part of the National Fitness Campaign, and I gotta hand it to Kevin Krause's team too. The minute we heard about this, we put together a Zoom meeting with them, and not only were they wowed by our team, but we're receiving the grant, and it's the largest amount they've given in the state of Michigan for these exercise facilities. So great job to Jessica Hobbs and Kevin Krause and that team in doing the work and pulling this off, and now we're gonna turn it over to Mike and Recreation and get it installed at the rack.
Will that be supervised by the RAC then?
As far as an outside, the same as Opportunity Park. This will be free, this is a free service for residents, use just like any other park.
Thank you.
Ms. Talley?
Yeah. Quick question, I don't know if it's Mike or you. I know you called me earlier, we talked earlier about this, Mike. I think it's a great that we got the 60,000 grant, and I know Tifa's picking up the balance of this. How much is the total cost of this project? Just curious.
What are you doing? It's an additional 175,000.
Huh?
Additional 100, total is 175,000.
For the total project, does that include the 60,000? It does include the 60,000. Okay. I was looking at the breakdown, it didn't make sense to me, so. But no, thank you, I just was curious.
Mr. Wadsworth?
What do we do when the winter comes? It gets put away, or it stays out
No,
there?
it stays out. This is concrete and steel.
Oh, okay, all right.
Free to use it if you
I
like
guess
to
it
win
would stay out.
Ms. Roscoe?
My question is, being that it's outdoors and it's not an indoor facility, but it's over at the rack, you don't have to have a membership to be able to use this as part of the park area, correct?
It's part of the opportunity park.
Mm-hmm. That's great. Thank you.
Any other discussion from council? Roll call vote. Ms. Roscoe?
Yes.
Mr. Kraut?
Yes.
Mr. Wadsworth?
Yes.
Ms. Abdo?
Yes.
Mr. Jones?
Yes.
Ms. Tally?
Yes.
Chair votes yes, motion approved.
Thank you. The next item I have up is a request for a no-fee permit. Respectfully request City Council authorize a no-fee permit for the road closures for the Romulus Community Baptist Church Annual Picnic on August 29, 2025.
Through the chair,
Ms. Tally?
I'd like to make that motion, to concur with the administration and authorize a no-fee permit for a road closure for the Romulus Community Baptist Church Annual Picnic on August 29th, 2025. Subject streets include Boise Walkway and Colorado Street from 4th Street to the church property line.
Support.
Been motioned by Ms. Tally, supported by Mr. Jones. And this is for the no-fee permit for the Romulus Community Baptist Church. Any discussion? Roll call vote. Ms. Tally?
Yes.
Mr. Jones?
Yes.
Ms. Roscoe?
Yes.
Mr. Kraut?
Yes.
Ms. Abdo?
Yes.
Mr. Wadsworth?
Yes.
Chair votes yes, motion approved.
Thank you. The next item I have up is another request for a no-fee permit from the Cemetery Committee for a fundraiser. And respectfully request the City Council authorize a no-fee permit for the use of Mary Ann Banks Park on Saturday, September 27th for the Cemetery Committee yard sale.
Mr. Chairman, I'm going to move that we issue a no-fee permit for the Cemetery Committee. It's for Saturday, September 27th at the Mary Ann Banks Park, and there's going to be a yard sale.
Support.
Been motioned by Mr. Wadsworth, supported by Ms. Roscoe, for a no-fee permit for the Cemetery Committee. Any discussion?
Yeah, I have a question. Do anybody know what time it is, what this event is?
It doesn't say.
No, we can find out, and, but
Just curious.
the request letter doesn't show that.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't think we set a time, we were waiting to see for the approval. We did mention that if anyone has stuff they'd like to donate, can contact me or anybody else on the committee, and we can come pick it up. And we want to have a big garage sale. Again, the money goes back into the cemetery fund.
Yeah, just, it's been good to have a time, just to know so we can plan ahead, because I don't think nobody would have opposed it.
Ms. Roscoe?
Just a quick question. We have our fall yard sale. Is that the same weekend as our
Yes.
fall yard
Yes.
sale? So
That's what I
everybody
planned.
will be out yard sale.
Yeah, so
Okay.
we had
Thank you.
just picked Saturday for the whole day, Saturday, so I'm sure it'll be.
Any other discussion? Mr. Wadsworth?
Yes.
Ms. Roscoe?
Yes.
Mr. Jones?
Yes.
Ms. Abdo?
Yes.
Mr. Kraut?
Yes.
Ms. Tally?
Yes.
Chair votes yes, motion approved.
Thank you. Another request for a no-fee permit. Respectfully request that City Council authorize a no-fee permit for the use of Elmer Johnson's Park on Saturday, September 13th for the community-wide mental health fundraiser.
Mr. Chair,
Yes, Mr. Jones.
I offer the motion to concur with the administration and authorize a no-fee permit for the use of Elmer Johnson Park on Saturday, September the 13th for a community-wide mental health fundraiser.
Support.
Been motioned by Mr. Jones, supported by Ms. Roscoe. This is for the no-fee permit. Mr. Jones?
Yes.
Ms. Roscoe?
Yes.
Mr. Wadsworth?
Yes.
Ms. Tally?
Yes.
Ms. Abdo?
Yes.
Mr. Kraut?
Yes.
Chair votes yes, motion approved.
Comment, John, on this, if I could.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is for fundraisers for the team Brandon, and she does quite a few fundraisers off and on throughout the course of the year. And I know she was looking, Heather was looking for volunteers, help, raffle baskets, and so on and so forth. And you can find them on Facebook under Team Brandon, or usually you can, it pops up all over the place on Facebook. But if you'd like to reach out and help, I know she'd appreciate it.
Thank you, Ms. Roscoe, for that info, and Ms. Talley?
Yeah, do you know, who is Brandon? I don't know who Brandon is.
Team Brandon, it was Heather's son.
Okay, got you. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, the next item I have on the agenda is the annual community resolution for stormwater maintenance. I respectfully request City Council adopt the attached annual community resolution accepting long-term maintenance of stormwater management system in accordance with Wayne County ordinance requirements from July 1st, 2025 to June 30th, 2026.
Through the chair,
Ms. Talley?
I'd like to concur with the administration and adopt the attached annual community resolution accepting long-term maintenance of stormwater management system in accordance with Wayne County ordinance requirements from July 1st, 2025 through June 30th, 2026.
Support.
Motion by Ms. Talley, supported by Mr. Jones, for annual community resolution accepting long-term maintenance of stormwater management systems. Any discussion? Hear none. Ms. Talley?
Yes.
Mr. Jones?
Yes.
Mr. Wadsworth?
Yes.
Ms. Roscoe?
Yes.
Ms. Abdo?
Yes.
Mr. Crowell?
Yes.
Chair votes yes, motion approved.
Thank you. The next action item I have up is for an abandonment for the Clark train that's located in Detroit Metropolitan Airport. It has zero effect on our residents, but its effects inside the airport. I respectfully request council adopt the attached resolution to file a petition for the abandonment of the Clark train in Wayne County Drain Commissioner on Wayne County Airport Authority property. This will not have any effect on drainage for our residents.
Mr. Chairman,
Yes.
I'm going to move that the Clark train abandonment with Wayne County Airport Authority take.
Support.
Motion by Mr. Wadsworth, supported by Ms. Roscoe. This is for the Clark Drain Abandonment, Wayne County Airport Authority. Any discussion? Hearing no discussion. Mr. Wadsworth?
Yes.
Ms. Roscoe?
Yes.
Ms. Talley?
Yes.
Ms. Abdo?
Yes.
Mr. Crowell?
Yes.
Mr. Jones?
Yes.
Chair votes yes, motion approved.
Thank you. The next item I have up is a water main easement, and that's so the DPW will have access to work on a water main to be installed on school property. So respectfully request City Council adopt the attached resolution to enter into the stormwater main easement agreement with Romulus Community Schools.
Mr. Chair?
Ch-
Go ahead. Go ahead.
For the chair,
Yeah.
I'd like to
Mr.
offer the
Jones.
motion to adopt the attached resolution to enter into a water main easement agreement with Romulus Community Schools, providing water main easement at the property located at 36-900 Wick Road, partial number 80-031-99-0003-000.
Support.
Motion by Mr. Jones, supported by Ms. Roscoe. And this is for the water main easement agreement. Any discussion? No discussion? Mr. Jones?
Yes.
Ms. Roscoe?
Yes.
Ms. Abdo?
Yes.
Mr. Wadsworth?
Yes.
Mr. Crowell?
Yes.
Ms. Talley?
Yes.
Chair votes yes, motion approved.
Thank you. The next item we have up is equipment for the DPW. We need to purchase 2 Gravely mowers from Wayne Lawn and Garden. I respectfully request City Council authorize to piggyback on the Sourcewell contract from Arians for the purchase of 2 Gravely Pro Turn mowers from Wayne Lawn and Garden at a total cost of $24,034.92. Gary Harris, Finance Director, has verified funds for this purchase have been budgeted for and are available.
Mr. Chair, I'll make a motion to concur with the administration and consent to a piggyback on the Sourcewell contract aerials number 112624-ACO for the purchase of 2 Gravely Pro Turn mowers from Wayne Lawn and Garden at a total cost of $24,034.92.
Support.
Been motion by Ms. Roscoe, supported by Mr. Wadsworth. This is for the piggyback on Sourcewell contract to purchase 2 Gravely mowers from Wayne Lawn and Garden. Any discussion? None? Ms. Roscoe?
Yes.
Mr. Wadsworth?
Yes.
Ms. Talley?
Yes.
Ms. Abdo?
Yes.
Mr. Crowell?
Yes.
Mr. Jones?
Yes.
Chair votes yes, motion approved.
Thank you. The next item we have up is another request to piggyback on a purchase for water meters. I respectfully request council's authorization to piggyback the state of New Mexico's price agreement for the purchase of 150 Zener water meters at a total cost of $12,667.50. Gary Harris, Finance Director, has verified funds for this purchase are available.
Mr. Chairman, I'm gonna move that we approve the piggyback with the state of New Mexico price agreement to purchase Zender water meters in the amount of $12,667.
Support.
The motion by Mr. Wadsworth, supported by Mr. Kraut. Piggyback on the state of New Mexico price agreement to purchase Zener water meters. Any discussion? None. Mr. Wadsworth?
Yes.
Mr. Kraut?
Yes.
Ms. Roscoe?
Yes.
Ms. Talley?
Yes.
Mr. Jones?
Yes.
Ms. Abdo?
Yes.
Chair votes yes. Motion approved.
Thank you. The next item I have up is the contract for waste collection and disposal. I respectfully request the City Council authorize the mayor and clerk to execute the attached 10-year contract agreement with Waste Management for the automated curbside cart pickup of refuse, recyclables, yard waste, and other related disposal services.
Mr. Chair, I'll make that motion to concur with the administration and authorize the mayor and the clerk to execute the attached 10-year contract with Waste Management for automated curbside cart pickup of refuse, recyclables, yard waste, and other related disposable services.
Support.
The motion by Ms. Roscoe, supported by Mr. Jones, for RFP 24/25-10 single hauler waste collection and disposal program contract approval. Any discussion?
Through the chair.
Yes, Ms. Abdo.
I just want to say I have never had a complaint called to me about the waste management, and from my personal point of view, they've been great.
I agree, very responsive, and I also want to acknowledge Roberto and the DPW team and our finance team for doing all this hard work to get through this. No easy task getting down through this contract, so happy to have Waste Management on for another term.
Great. I agree 100. If there's no other discussion, roll call vote. Ms. Roscoe?
Yes.
Mr. Jones?
Yes.
Mr. Wadsworth?
Yes.
Ms. Talley?
Yes.
Ms. Abdo?
Yes.
Mr. Kraut?
Yes.
Chair votes yes. Motion approved.
Thank you. The next item I have up is a sole source purchase request from Insane Impact. City Council, I request City Council authorize the purchase of one Max 1710 mobile LED trailer with battery power from Insane Impact LLC at a total cost of $160,614.50. Maria Ferris, Finance Director, has verified funds for this have been budgeted for.
Brother Chair,
Yes,
I
Mr.
move
Jones.
to concur with the administration and authorization of purchase of one Max 1710 mobile LED trailer with battery power from Insane Impact LLC at the total cost of $160,614.50 under the terms of sole source purchase exception in section 3911D 1C.2 of the Romulus purchasing ordinance.
Support.
Motion by Mr. Jones, supported by Ms. Roscoe, for the sole source purchase from Insane Impact LLC for one battery-powered Max 1170 mobile LED trailer. Any discussion?
Question.
Yes, Ms.
What is
Abdo.
what is this used for, the mobile LED trailer? I just thought maybe the people out there might want to know.
Yeah, it's going to be the replacement. It's a new one for our Movies in the Park. We're trying to expand that program, and we're trying to get mobile with it. And this is going to be, it'll let them start earlier because it's LEDs. It'll be easier for the kids to see it before it's dark out. And also, it's going to cut our resources to deploy that by 3/4. So we won't have overtime with guys out there.
Other
putting up
cities
with
are
it.
using this right now.
We're going to be the first in this area that I've seen with the solar, with the battery powered one. But yeah, we're
Yeah,
starting to see it pop
different
up. It's great
LED, yeah.
technology.
Okay, thanks.
Through the chair.
Yes, Ms. Talley?
So is this budget amendment we got coming down the line, is it related to this purchase?
Yes.
Why are the number, I see 180 on the budget, 180,000 for the budget amendment, but this says 160. I'm just trying to figure what that difference is.
The 180, I believe, is a not to exceed number.
It says an amount of $180,000 to cover costs.
There's a yes for more, just in case.
Mike, can you comment on that?
Yeah, so it's, good evening, council. It's a not to exceed number. We got the ball rolling on the budget amendment before we could talk exact price for the cost
Okay.
of the trailer because it wasn't a sole source at the time when we had started the process, so we weren't 100% sure on what it would cost, but it's not, it will not go above 160,000.
Okay, and I'm just looking at the action required, it didn't say not to exceed, so that's what threw me off, so, okay, thank you.
Any other discussion? Mr. Jones?
Yes.
Ms. Roscoe?
Yes.
Mr. Wadsworth?
Yes.
Ms. Tally?
Yes.
Mr. Kraut?
Yes.
Ms. Abdo?
Yes.
Chair votes yes, motion approved.
Thank you. The next item I have up is a piggyback on a request for the purchase of 3 Broncos for the building department. Authorized to piggyback on the My Deal contract for the purchase of 3 2024 Ford Bronco Sports in the amount of $105,030.00 with Bob Maxey Ford. Gary Harris, Finance Director, has verified these funds are currently available.
Mr. Chairman, I'm going to move that we approve a piggyback on the MI Deal contract for the purchase of 3 2025 Ford Bronco Sports for the building department in the amount of $105,030.
Support.
Motion by Mr. Wadsworth, supported by Mr. Kraut, to piggyback on My Deal contract for the purchase of 3 2025 Ford Bronco Sports for the building department. Any discussion? Hearing none. Mr. Wadsworth?
Yes.
Mr. Kraut?
Yes.
Ms. Abdo?
Yes.
Ms. Tally?
Yes.
Mr. Jones?
Yes.
Chair votes yes, motion approved.
Thank you. The last item I have up for action is the notice of termination of the 34th District Court Funding Unit Court Agreement. And this always takes a lot of explanation, so I know we've had meetings with the City Council to make sure issues were addressed, but this is just a preemptive move. If we dissolve the MOU between the court and the 5 communities, it takes at least 12 months of notification. And there's current legislation that's being proposed through this Lansing that could have a drastic negative impact for funding units, which we are the funding unit because we house the court. So it's really preemptive, planning for the worst and hope for the best, right? So we want to make sure that the city's covered, and if this has a negative impact or that language is passed as is, we have no choice but to dissolve that agreement between the 5 communities and restructure that so any debt or outstanding debt would be secured through all 5 communities. I have met with those community leaders face-to-face, make sure they understand that. So we are, as a precaution, issuing this letter. Hopefully, things will go well and we will not be forced to execute this, but I don't want to wait until they pass that language in 2026, and then we'll have to wait another year before we can dissolve this agreement. So this is really just a preemptive action right here to make sure that the city's covered in 2026 regarding that legislation gets passed. So again, I just want to make sure everybody understands that we're not dissolving an agreement between 34th District Court right now and the 5 communities. We're just taking action in case and preparing for the worst-case scenario.
Mr. Chair.
Ms. Roscoe?
I'll make that motion to concur with the administration and authorize the attached notice of termination of the 34th District Court Funding Unit Court Agreement.
Support, and I have a question.
Been motioned by Ms. Roscoe, supported by Mr. Wadsworth, for the notice of termination of 34th District Court Funding Unit Court Agreement. Mr. Wadsworth.
If I could, the Mayor, why isn't the Metro Airport on the back of this too? You said 5, aren't they?
They're not party to the agreement.
Oh, they're not?
See anywhere where
No?
that says Wayne.
Okay, all right, fine.
Their actions passed through 34th District Court, but they're not part of that original agreement.
Okay, fine. Thank you. I'm good.
Yes, Ms. Tally?
So, Mayor, I just want to make sure I'm clear. So we're not taking an action to dissolve it right now. This is just to, is this like a holding thing?
We have to send notifications. The agreement says we can dissolve that agreement if we give them notification of 12 months.
Right.
So we want to do that now. That way, if that language that is passed as is could have a drastic impact on the city of Romulus in 2026. I don't want to wait until they pass that legislation and then we send that out.
We can pull it If necessary, is what
Right.
you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
My intent is to continue to work with Lansing and the
Right.
34th District Court and our team to iron out an agreement that works for everybody, but we have to prepare for the worst in the event that happens.
No, I get it. I just want to make sure, I didn't know, so we can pull it. Okay.
Any other discussion?
2026, so the language is already out there, we know what it says, or?
They have draft proposals right now.
Okay.
So really, in a Reader's Digest version, they've had different committees working on different parts of this language. And they have a deadline date of May of '26 to have that submitted to Lansing. And they're working through the process to sort that language out. For instance, we just had one change added to the committee that I sit on where originally it said any bond that's for the construction of a new building, specifically 34th District Court, that would be the responsibility of the funding unit. So that would be the responsibility of the city of Romulus. And that is entirely unsustainable. So we made that clearly, we clearly instructed that committee to do that, and they did modify that proposed language. So right now, it's just proposed, and they're still working on it, but they did modify that language to say that the funding unit fee that we put in place to pay for that building will be allowed to stay in place until that bond is satisfied. But I still have fears over what they might do to operational costs. And like I said, if it's going to have a negative impact on the city of Romulus as a whole, that burden is going to be shared on all 5 communities, not just the city of Romulus. So there's a lot of cities right now that are now at the table, and they are not happy with the progress. So I think this is going to change a lot of it before May, but we'll see what happens. Like I said, I just want to prepare for the worst-case scenario, and we're going to hope for the best and continue to be heard.
And who makes that final decision on that bill?
That'll be our legislators in Lansing.
Okay.
I
Thank
think
you.
it's fair to say, too, that we made it clear we want to operate transparently, that most of the communities are unhappy with this language, and we're hoping they can sort it out and come up with something that works for the communities. But if they don't, everybody is ready to mobilize and say, no, this is not going to work. And when they have that legislation, they can choose to adopt the new language, or if they haven't come up with something that works for everybody, they can extend the current agreement. That would give us more time to come up with something different. So stay tuned on that, and I'll continue to notify the city council and keep you in the loop. But we continue to have monthly meetings with these committees to sort it through. And hats off to Maria Ferris, our finance director. She's been great in there. Just make sure that they understand what the hardships would be on a funding unit, the host community, not just the legal side of it from the judges and the court administrators.
Thank you.
Okay. Any other discussion?
That will conclude my report for this evening. Thank you.
I have to do the roll call.
You didn't vote yet. I'm sorry.
Ms. Roscoe?
Yes.
Mr. Wadsworth?
Yes.
Ms. Talley?
Yes.
Mr. Jones?
Yes.
Ms. Abdo?
Yes.
Mr. Crop?
Yes.
Chair votes yes, motion approved. Thank you.
Now that will conclude my report for this evening.
Thank you, Mayor.
Number 6 is the clerk's report. Before I ask council that you take action on my agenda items, I just first want to comment on this last week and the special election we had, and just thank a few folks. First, I would just like to thank all of our election workers, the inspectors, the AB County Board, Receiving Board. They put in the time, they did a great job. Can't do it without them. So if they're watching, I want to say thank you. Also to our DPW department, Justin Laskaska, the team there, Roberto, thank you. We had a couple little things that popped up, such as we lost power at one of our precincts, and so we got on the phone, called, and man, our guys were out there to help us out. So I just want to publicly acknowledge them from delivering the equipment. They have to come in the day before, delivering the equipment and then picking things up. And so just, shout out to those guys in our DPW team there. Also, I want to acknowledge the Romulus Community Schools maintenance team, those that were assigned to the buildings. They worked with us, and also to Jason and I think his team there. And Ray Holt, Jason Perkins and Ray Holt. So we worked collaboratively together, making sure precincts are open, resources and things. So I want to publicly thank them. To the administration, mayor, administration, chief of staff, everyone, and to all of the administrative staff that pitched in to help us, we want to say thank you to you. And last but certainly not least, to my team, the clerk's office team. I allowed them, this was their election this time. They did all the work, the training, the testing, and they did a phenomenal job. So thank you to Dejan, to Jessica, and Sean, and to Rainey. I think I have one of the best teams here in Wayne County, so I want to publicly thank them. And then to all the voters who came out to participate in the process and came out to the polls to vote. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Clerk.
And with that, my action items, 6A, for asking council to approve the second reading and final adoption of RZ-2022-001, Wayne Lux Estate to rezone 2.73 acres of property located on parcel number DP 80-017-99-0025-000 from R1B Single Family Residential District to RM Low Rise Multiple Family Residential District. This amendment was introduced at the June 23rd, 2025 council meeting.
Mr. Chair,
Ms. Roscoe.
I'll make that motion to approve the second reading and final adoption of RZ-2022-001 for the Wayne Lux Estate to rezone 2.73 acres of property, parcel number DP number 80-017-99-0025-000 from R1B Single Family Residential District to RM Low Rise Multiple Family Residential District.
Support.
Motion by Ms. Roscoe, supported by Mr. Jones. This is for the second reading and final adoption of RZ 2022-001 for the Wayne Lux Estate. Any discussion? None. Ms. Roscoe.
Yes.
Mr. Jones.
Yes.
Mr. Wadsworth.
Yes.
Ms. Abdo.
Yes.
Mr. Kraut.
Yes.
Ms. Talley.
Yes.
Chair votes yes. Motion approved.
Thank you, Council. 6B, requesting your approval for the second reading and final adoption of Budget Amendment 2526-1 in the amount of $180,000. This is to cover costs associated with the purchase of a mobile LED screen trailer. This amendment was introduced at the July 28, 2025 council meeting.
Mr. Chairman, I'm going to move that we approve second reading and final adoption of Budget Amendment 25-26-1 in the amount of $180,000. It's from the capital outlay and fund balance.
Support.
Motion by Mr. Wadsworth, supported by Mr. Kraut, for second reading and final adoption of Budget Amendment 25/26-1. Any discussion? None. Mr. Wadsworth.
Yes.
Mr. Kraut.
Yes.
Mr. Jones.
Yes.
Ms. Talley.
Yes.
Ms. Abdo.
Yes.
Ms. Roscoe.
Yes.
Chair votes yes. Motion approved.
Thank you. 6C, council, we're asking for your approval and to concur with the recommendation of the Planning Commission and approve the first reading and introduction of TA 2025-001, a proposed zoning ordinance text amendment to Article 16 condominiums, Section 16.02 condominiums review processing, and 16.03 condominiums submittal requirements of the City of Romulus zoning ordinance.
Mr. Chair,
Ms. Roscoe.
I'll make that motion to concur with the recommendation of the Planning Commission. Approve the first reading and introduction of TA-2025-001, a proposed zoning ordinance text amendment to Article 16 condominiums, Section 16.02 condominiums review processing, and 16.03 condominiums submittal requirements of the City of Romulus zoning ordinance.
Support.
Motion by Ms. Roscoe, supported by Mr. Wadsworth. First reading and introduction to TA 2025-001 zoning ordinance text amendment. Ms. Roscoe?
Yes.
Mr. Wadsworth?
Yes.
Ms. Abdo?
Yes.
Mr. Jones?
Yes.
Mr. Kraut?
Yes.
Ms. Tally?
Yes.
Chair votes yes. Motion approved.
Thank you, City Council. Agenda item 60, requesting your approval to concur with the recommendation of the Planning Commission and approve the first reading and introduction of TA-2025-001, a proposed zoning ordinance text amendment, Article 20, Section 20.08, non-conforming lots.
Mr. Chair,
Ms. Roscoe?
I'll make that motion, concur with the recommendation of the Planning Commission, approve the first reading and introduction of TA-2025-001, a proposed zoning ordinance text amendment, Article 20, Section 20-08, non-conforming lots.
Support.
Motion by Ms. Roscoe, supported by Mr. Wadsworth. First reading and introduction to TA 2025-004 zoning ordinance text amendment. Ms. Roscoe?
Yes.
Mr. Wadsworth?
Yes.
Ms. Tally?
Yes.
Mr. Jones?
Yes.
Mr. Kraut?
Yes.
Ms. Abdo?
Yes.
Chair votes yes. Motion approved.
And the last action item under the clerk's report, which is 6E. This is a public hearing request. Kevin Kraus, Director of Community Safety and Development, is requesting a 30-minute public hearing for Monday, September 22nd, 2025, at 6:45 p.m. to discuss the Tax Increment Finance Authority Plan Amendment adoption completed by CIB Planning. The date and time are available for this request.
Mr. Chair,
Ms. Roscoe?
I'll make that motion for a public hearing request for Monday, September 22nd, 2025 at 6:45 from Kevin Kraus, Director of Community and Safety and Development, for a 30-minute public hearing for, I just stated the date and time, to discuss the Tax Increment Finance Authority Plan Amendment adoption completed by CIB Planning.
Support.
Motion by Ms. Roscoe, supported by Mr. Jones, for public hearing request for Monday, September 22nd, 2025 at 6:45 p.m. Ms. Roscoe?
Yes.
Mr. Jones?
Yes.
Ms. Abdo?
Yes.
Mr. Wadsworth?
Yes.
Mr. Kraut?
Yes.
Ms. Tally?
Yes.
Chair votes yes. Motion approved.
Thank you, City Council. That concludes the clerk's report, and it takes us to number 7, the treasurer's report.
Good evening, thank you. Council, mayor, clerk, chief of staff, our city attorney, and listening audience, I have all good news tonight. So first, I just want to thank everyone in the city of Romulus, family, friends, co-workers. I've had some health challenges. However, I'm here today. I am healthy. God answers prayers, and I'm grateful. And Romulus may have some struggles, just like other cities, because we all do, but Romulus has the best people ever. And I love each and every one of you for all the support and the love. It means the world to me, and it helped me get through my struggle. But the good Lord answered my prayers. I'm here, and life is good. With that being said, I also had a grandbaby, so I'm a grandma, and he was born on August 7th, so I want to congratulate my son, Patrick, and his lovely wife, Camille. And I also have more great news. Our Veterans Memorial brick the project is going to start the reconstruction next week. And I know
Yay.
we've all been waiting for that. And I'm excited to announce that that project will be reconstructed starting next week. So any questions, of course, give our office a call, and I'll be there to answer them. And we will be right there making sure that those bricks are placed exactly where they need to go. And everyone is very proud and happy about the project. So that's all my good news, so thank you.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. Madam Treasurer.
We're glad you're back too. We're glad for all the good things that's happening to you. So, takes us to number 8, and this is public comment. And so for those who are in the audience and who would like to address our city council, you can find the rules on the back of the agenda. Raise your hand after being acknowledged by our chairperson. Approach the podium. If you'd like, we ask that you state your name. And also, please note that you will have 3 minutes to speak, and any additional time will be upon the consent of the chairperson. Also, if you submitted a card, we'll call upon you first, which no one has. So, Mr. Chair?
Okay. Yes, from the audience, yes.
Hi.
Hello.
My name is Diane Roy. I'm a resident of Romulus. I wasn't expecting to come up and talk, but I am on disability and I get SNAP and housing assistance and everything. And right now, my SNAP benefits renew on the 17th. And I have like 3 cans of food and a couple frozen meals in my freezer and some oatmeal, which is, I'm okay. But my point of that isn't that this isn't an isolated story, that there are many people like me in the city that are struggling like this. And if it's bad now with the cuts that are coming from the big bogus bill that was passed, and the cuts that our Republican lawmakers in Lansing want to do, where they're cutting out, for the free food for our students in school. I was wondering what the city of Romulus has in place to help people like me, and it's going to be more. I mean, rural hospitals across the country are already closing. The tariffs have already caused issues, and because nobody really knows what's going to happen. Ford already announced a big problem with their income and their profits. It's going to hurt many, many people in this area. And I don't know if there's anything that the city has in place in anticipation of these issues that are going to come up, and what can the city do realistically to help us?
Through the chair.
Ms. Abdo?
Have you been to the senior center? We have numerous programs at the senior center that help people.
I have, and I get Meals on Wheels, so that's fine. But I'm talking about when the cuts come, and for people that don't know all this, because I'm 61, so I've been on disability for a few years now, so I know what to do. But there's going to be so many more people that don't have this information, and it's going to be. To them, it's going to be kind of sudden, because, I mean, let's face it, when things get cut, there's rarely a notice that you're going to be cut. It's a general, oh, there's going to be cuts to SNAP, and but nobody really knows for sure when, nobody really knows for sure who. And so when it happens, to a lot of people, they're going to be caught short. They're going to lose their health care, they're going to lose maybe jobs. They're going to lose their food. Already the cuts that have happened that affect like food pantries and other Meals on Wheels programs, I'm not 100% sure what the cuts, how they affect Romulus, because every city and place it runs their Meals on Wheels a little different, gets funding differently, but it's already hurt people. And there's already a list for people to get on, like Help for Food Pantries that already have limited hours, limited funds, limited food, and I don't know if there's anything the city can do to prepare people for this and prepare, I mean, you know, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt everybody, and it's gonna hurt our city. So I was just wondering if there's anything that you guys have thought of this or can do, because I don't know what your capabilities are.
John?
You know.
Mr. Wadsworth?
What are you on, SNAP? What is that? You said you're on SNAP benefits?
Yeah, that's like food stamps.
Oh, food
That's
stamps, okay.
that's what it's called now.
Yes.
Supplemental nutrition.
Okay, fine, I understand what you're saying.
Mayor?
It's a very good question. It's something we should be, you know, we don't have the financial resources to fund a program like this. However, you know, now that you got the gears turning, I'm thinking we could work on a communication piece at least. So if that does happen, we can let people know these are resources. We can start building that information. Because we have several programs that run through Wayne County. I'm not sure if those fundings will be cut as well. But what we can do is pull all of our data and our resources together. We can steer people in the right direction. Like Wayne Metro, a lot of people don't realize that Wayne Metro is right here, right next to our building. That can help people out too. You know, we can identify all the resources and put them out in a communication piece. So that can be a good idea to make sure that people are prepared where they need to go and what numbers they need to call.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mayor, through the chair.
Yes.
And also, I see Bill's got the booklet in front of him over here. But you could put more information in the booklet that goes out to each home quarterly, about quarterly, if we send that out.
That's a
right?
great idea too.
Put more information in there as to where people can locate for certain other different needs that we actually can't help them with here. Or direct them towards Helping Hands, and what day Forgotten Harvest is at the high school on Tuesdays, and different things like that.
Chief of Staff just let me know that we do have some of that information on our website currently, but we're also gonna, how do we spread that word even farther, so.
Yep.
Ms. Talley?
And just as a heads up, our legislators are a great source of resources and information. I've actually reached out to all of them over the weekend with some residents contacting me for resources for various things. And so I reached out to every one of our legislators, and they were very responsive. So we might want to have a meeting to talk with our legislators and get some of that information in our newsletter, because they on it. They're about action, and as soon as I emailed all of them, they all responded. And so I think we need to reach out to them and see what the resources they have, because they have a lot more than we have, and then we need to be able to communicate that in our newsletter for the people, the residents of Romulus as well. So thank you for bringing that up, because it's very real. So thank you for bringing it up.
I go to Dylan Wagala's coffee hours, kind of stalk
Yeah.
him.
Huh?
And kind of stalk him. I go all of his stuff. And he is very responsive.
Yeah.
And I dealt with Rashida Tlaib,
Yeah.
and she is very responsive. But I don't think enough people know that. I would
Yeah.
like to see the city reach out more with people and encourage more people to come and get to know these people.
Yeah.
Because, you know, I in my experience in talking to people about this, I said, you know, have you contacted Representative Wagala? And they're like,
Exactly.
who? And then they're like, well, they never do anything. And I'm like, if you go and find out, they can't do anything to help you if you don't go and find out. And you don't even know who they are, that's not very helpful. And I think that people need to know
Absolutely.
these things. So I ask that, you know, as
Absolutely.
you thinking that and putting that forward, that you remember to put those names out there
Absolutely.
for people. And Reggie Miller, who is the other part of Romulus
Absolutely.
representative. So.
Yep, and our senator as well, he's awesome too. Darren Camilleri.
Yes,
Yep,
absolutely.
yep.
Thank you.
Thank you. Any other comments from the audience? Yes.
I want to thank the city council for their open ear, and thank the employees at the the road works, your public works. I came out, cleaned the brush off the Argedian Road on Osgoz, and the grader operator, a young lady in a big, nice truck I wish I had that has a belly blade on it. She did a fabulous job of now ripping out all the rocks that I've been spending money on all summer filling in potholes. They did a first-class job, and thank you for your ear to act.
Thank you. You know, it's good to hear residents to come up and, you know, give kudos to our
Yeah.
city, because there's always good things the city does and for the residents, and it's good to hear that. It's good to hear that. Thanks a lot. Any other comments from the audience? If there are no other comments from the audience, Madam Clerk, guess what?
I'm gonna close that part out.
We'll close that part out.
All right.
Thank you.
Number 9 is unfinished business.
John?
Mr. Wadsworth?
Mayor, on the day that they opened up sheets on Middlebelt, I made a mistake about going down Smith Road between Merriman and Middlebelt. Is it our responsibility, or are we doing anything that?
It's our responsibility. We do have a plan that we are working on it. And I can say that last time we had citywide cleanup, our state representative Dylan McGill was in the truck with me, and I took him down Smith Road, and he videoed it, and he said he'd never seen a road that big.
I couldn't believe it. I hadn't been down there in a while.
So in the first step, if we're gonna rebuild Smith Road, we gotta look into the future. We need to widen Smith Road to make it any, worthwhile travel. So the first step was to move utilities, so that's what we did this year.
Okay.
Working with our TIFA board to move the utilities, replace the water main down there. And the goal is to widen and rebuild Smith Road, because that's a worthless road.
Okay, so we're aware of the problem.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah.
All the way down. All right, that's all.
Thank you.
Through the chair.
Yes, Mayor?
I just want to give a quick update. If people are paying attention to the social media, we did have a small win last week, and a hearing was held. Judge Cox ruled on the radioactive waste that was coming out of New York. And we didn't know how they were going to rule, but they ruled in favor of us and upheld all the radioactive waste coming from all over the country to the Van Buren site. Now, I'm sure there's going to be an appeal. The 4 communities are still working with Wayne County to strategize about next steps. We're waiting to hear what the appeal is going to be. But it was an unprecedented win that I didn't expect, to be perfectly honest with you. So we didn't see that coming, and I was encouraged to see the things in the judge's report about why he thought it wasn't a good fit. And like I said, he banned all the radioactive material that's coming from all over the U.S. into this site. But like I said, stay tuned. And I will be coming to council too, because as that fight grows, so will the price tag. And we'll need to make a determination as a group on how far, Romulus is going to go down this path. So, small win, stay tuned, and we're gonna keep at it, and I'll continue to keep council updated.
Thank you, Mayor.
Mr. Chair, under unfinished business, we're giving DPW a real love fest tonight, but I do want to mention is that in our cemetery, with that big storm last week,
Right.
We had huge limbs that came down in the cemetery, and then we had about 3 memorial, burials scheduled, and shout out to Eli, his team, Dave McGowan, and they all went out there and they got it done, cleared out all the limbs and things, got a tree down. I mean, it was a lot. I know that guy back there, so he did, he does, but the public just needs to know what a great team that we have. That was huge. There were huge branches and things, and they were kind of stretched thin, doing here, going there, but we had some big burials that same week, and they were able to get everything cleared out and done. So again, I want to thank them for that.
Thank you.
Takes us number 10, new business.
New business?
Okay, number 11 for approval is warrant 25-15.
Through the chair, I'd like to make a motion, we pay warrant 25-15 in the following amounts. General fund, $199,036.32. Major street fund, $507.25. Local street fund, $95,619.08. Public safety fund, $19,186.74. Cable TV, $22.10. Merriman Road Special Assessment, $6,320. Community Employee Activity Fund, $156.32. Garbage and Rubbish Collection Fund, $990.09. Tax Increment Finance Authority, $71,005.56. Downtown Development Authority, $2,901.19. CDBG, $30. Michigan Indigent Defense Fund, $4,662. 911 Service Fund, $5,873.40. Library Fund, $4,365.09. Water and Sewer Fund, $639,962.64. Motor Vehicles, $78,975.29. Technology Services, $39,729.61. Retiree Insurance Benefits, $98,928.33. Revolving Fund, $1,575. Current tax, $6,057.61. Impress Payroll Fund, $256,347.23. Totaling all funds, $1,532,250.85.
Support, and I have a question.
Been motioned by Ms. Abdo, supported by Mr. Wadsworth, to pay warrant number 25-15 for $1,532,250.85. Discussion, Mr.
If I
Wadsworth.
could, Mayor, I don't have to have the answer right now, but on page 134, we've got, it appears it's a revolving payment. It's a Krova's Sales and Service, $76. Krova's Sales and Service have been out of business for many years. Well, look the answer up.
Yeah, I'll have to get back to you on that one. Do you have the check number in front of you, or?
No. It's check 90043.
I know that one of our towing companies still uses the Crova name. It may be associated with
Okay,
that.
that's
Let me
fine.
find out for sure. I want to know definitively, and I'll let you know.
Okay, thank you.
Any other discussion?
It doesn't say JT.
Roll call vote, Ms. Abdo,
Yes.
Mr. Wadsworth.
Yes.
Ms. Roscoe,
Yes.
Mr. Jones,
Yes.
Mr. Kraut,
Yes.
Ms. Tally.
Yes.
Chair votes yes, motion approved.
Thank you. Number 12 is communication.
Through the chair.
Ms. Tally.
Just wanted to comment on a couple of, we had some music in the parks back-to-back, very impressive turnouts and very good evenings. A lot of residents showed up for both evenings, so just want to shout out to everybody who participated, engaged in our music in the parks. Again, they were back-to-back, and the turnout for both weeks was impressive. So thanks to everybody for coming out and supporting our music in the parks. And then lastly, First Baptist Church of Romulus is doing a fashion share and school supplies giveaway. It's free clothes, all sizes, free school supplies, and a free meal for those in need. Saturday, August 23rd, from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. at First Baptist Church, located at 11412 Delano Street in Romulus. You can reach out to their website at www.f as in Frank, B as in boy, C as in Charlie, fbc-romulus.org, or you can call 734-941-0225. So talk about resources and things we've been talking about this evening. Reach out to First Baptist. They will, again, Saturday, August 23rd, 1 to 5 at the First Baptist Church on Delano. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Tally. Mr. Jones.
Brother Chair, I would just like to thank our Romulus Police Department for the way they came out and supported and escorted when Ms. Williams died her funeral. From Inkster to the Romulus Cemetery, they was there. They kept the way they carried themselves and they performed, and but they escorted everyone at the funeral was just impressed with how well they supported and Ms. Williams and the respect for her at her funeral. She was 103 years old. And I just want to give, acknowledge how great our police department responded to one of the residents.
Thank you. We'll make sure they hear that. Through the chair.
Yes, Mayor.
After looking at this, Crova Sales and Service, there is still a small component of sales that runs through them. We do have some equipment parts that we buy through DPW. So the Crova name is still on the towing, but it's a separate entity. This is still a small portion of the Crovas that keep the sales and service available for us.
I'll get a call from Bill tonight from Florida.
You will.
I'd like to shout out, I always like to shout out to two department heads that does a tremendous job for the city. And that's Jeff Kemp and Roberto Capacita. Good job you guys do for the city. The administration does a good job. Our clerk department does a good job. Our treasurer does a good job. It just, it's just good to be on a team, city that move forward and work together. I just wanted to put that out there, and we really appreciate you guys. And we just,
Sorry, I couldn't skip this.
I told you to be quiet. But anyway, I want to say the mayor and kudos to our treasurer and kudos to our clerk of the year and deputy clerk of the year. Thank you, guys.
Number 13 is adjournment.
So moved.
Support.
Good motion. Who made that motion?
Me.
Wadsworth.
Bill? Who supported it?
Me.
Jones.
Jones, okay. Motion by Mr. Wadsworth, supported by Mr. Jones for adjournment. Mr. Wadsworth?
Yes.
Mr. Jones?
Yes.
Ms. Roscoe?
Yes.
Mr. Kraut?
Yes.
Ms. Abdo?
Yes.
Ms. Talley?
Yes.
Chair votes yes.